Hi guys, welcome back to Rts Share Tea, where respiratory therapists live out loud. With me, your host, Linda Fry, the Asthma Lady. Yes, welcome everybody. Welcome to anybody new. Thank you everyone for all the support on the book, Asthma Control Please, 9 Steps to Community Engagement and Asthma Awareness. And thank you for the support and everything that I'm doing this year. I really appreciate you guys. And it has been, I guess, just a year of just being proactive and spreading the message of unity in fighting asthma disparities. All right, guys. So that's pretty much my mission, what I've been doing. So that is the tone of today's episode. Today's episode, we're going to talk about content creation and giving birth to content and releasing it to the world for a good cause, with intention. All right, guys. So before I go into that, just to let you guys know that we are in the Patreon space. I will put the description for that within this video. That's just a way to support the podcast and other things that we are doing in relations to content, events that's coming up, and just other special things that folks can get access to before the rest of the world. All right, guys. So that's where we are. And we have an event coming up. I cannot forget about this event. I'm so excited to let you guys know that Rts Share Tea Podcast is going to have its first in-person social gathering. So we are hosting a vision board party. Me as the host, I talk a lot about taking control of your career. So I love vision boards. I have done several, and this is what keeps me on track and focused. So I think it's just a great idea for folks that listen to this. And if you're in the tri-state area, if you're near New York, it is a great event. So come through. This is not a CEU event, but come eat and unite. Yes. All right, guys. So that is coming soon, June 10. The event is going to be from 3 to 5. So like a little day party. So yes, come through. More info to come. Look out for the promo ads. All right. So boom. We are talking about content creation. Okay. So the AARC recently had their AARC Leadership Grand Rounds. And shout out to Teresa and Joe. They did a great job hosting this grand round leadership episode. So they were talking about basically using social media professionally within the respiratory care field and profession. So like to promote, RT programs and to promote schools and to promote just the hospital activities and different ways to promote the profession within the social media space. And I think they did a great job. So shout out to them. I love them as a team, respiratory coach and RT Out Loud. And they did a great job explaining the opportunities that are out there with using social media in the right way. And so I'm just going to piggyback off that segment and look out for those, by the way. I'm new to it too. I just started watching them, but I believe the AARC Leadership Grand Round is every third Wednesday of the month at, I want to say 2 p.m. EST time, which is 1 p.m. Central time. So, but don't hold me to it. I may not be correct. So, but just look out for that. It's pretty good. So in relation to content, they were talking about, and I want to piggyback off that, giving birth. When you giving birth to content and releasing it like a butterfly and just allowing it to be what it's supposed to be. And that is pretty much it. Like, people sometimes think that they have to have the perfect post right away. And no, do not wait for perfection, because you will spend hours and days, and then days become weeks, and weeks becomes months, and then the content end up staying in your phone or on your computer or your laptop. Informational content does not help anyone when it's up here and you not saying it. It's in your phone, not doing anything, or like I said, it's in your computer and your laptop in the draft form. So don't let perfection once again stop you. I post things all the time, and sometimes I have spelling errors on that thing. Sometimes it's not the right picture, but the tone behind it is that the intention is I'm trying to save someone's life behind this post. I'm trying to give you free resources towards asthma management attached to this post. So the spelling error didn't kill anybody, but someone having access to the free asthma management material to help them gain asthma control may have saved their life, or saved their kid's life, or their spouse life, or whatever. So you have to think of content like that, especially when you're talking about within the healthcare field. So you have to understand this book right here, Asthma Control Please, 9 Steps to Community Engagement and Asthma Awareness. This book was in my phone since 2018. That's why it was so easy for me to just put it out there real quick. It's been in my phone, and what was stopping me was fear. It was, I'm like, oh, I have more. It's just so much. Every 2 days, something new comes out about asthma. There's a new medication. I went on maternity leave for 6 months, came back, and it was like that the guidelines changed. The guidelines was updated. There was new medication out there, and sometimes these things can make you overwhelm, or start to procrastinate, or just you start backburning stuff. But I knew that the content would help other people, because people were asking me the same questions. So I just gave birth to it. Come on. And let it be what it's supposed to be. And that's all it is. And that's what Teresa and Joe were trying to say. It is about the message. All right. It's about you helping people. Okay. So you want to always think of what is your intention behind the post. For me, my style is I am a storyteller. So I start off the post usually with a story of something, a thing of awareness, a reflection, something that I learned, something that I visually saw, a perspective or whatever, and I attach it to a picture or a video or something, and that's it. It's just as simple as that, with the intention of my message of fighting asthma disparity. I want the world that I am creating. So the content is for the world that I am creating, that I am envisioning. And that is a world of where everyone has access to quality asthma management resources so that they can gain asthma control, right? So no one should be suffering or dying from asthma. It should not matter where you live. Okay, you should have access to this and the education behind it so that you can make the right choices and live, and everyone can live their best life, even with asthma. Okay, so that's what my stuff is about. All right. So basically, I give birth to content and I just let it flutter away. So, and what Joe and Teresa were also talking about is, when people want to engage with your content, good and bad, so you're going to have people who just like it, support it, and you're going to have people who don't. And you can ignore negative comments. You can kill them with kindness and just be like, hey, thank you for contributing to the conversation, and keep it moving. So what a lot of people don't realize is someone who is a content creator or who does this line of work, by the time somebody comments on something, usually you're 3 posts ahead already. So by the time someone comments on something that I've made, I'm already like I'm already thinking about the 4th post that has to go out, or the next piece of content that's heading out. So don't really have time to go back and forth with somebody that has negative things to say about me or the content, right? It's just, we just don't got time for it. Okay. So, just let that be what it is. Don't let that stop you. Post, create, and save lives. All right. So especially in the healthcare field, don't let it stop you. Recruit who you need to recruit and release the message that you're trying to get out there, especially if you're looking for impactful work and you really want to impact people's lives. All right, guys. So yes. So I hope you learned something here from me today. Remember that we are here every Wednesday on most Google Podcast platforms at 6 p.m. EST time. And we are also on YouTube every Thursday. Please, once again, don't forget, we are in the Patreon space. So the description will be in the video. And I'm also going to be asthma awareness month is coming up. So I'm all over the place in May. So I have a few places that I'm gonna be. I can't even remember all of them. You'll see me around. All right, guys. And once again, if you need the book, it's available. Asthma Control, Please. 9 Steps to Community Engagement and Asthma Awareness. It's available on Amazon Kindle Unlimited for free, and it's also on paperback and whatnot. If you need it, that will be in the video description as well. All right, guys. So I will see you next week. Thank you, and remember to invest in yourself and to only compete with yesterday's version of you. All right, guys. Bye.